Dirty folks, dirty folks, dirty folks. No soap, no soap.
Welcome to the Dirty Folks podcast. I am Dirty Folks. I was looking up some other stuff, and I made a. If you subscribe to the Dirty Folks podcast on Spotify, um, you heard what I was saying earlier about how liberal men are 10 years behind the curve, and this is one of the things that I was thinking about. So y'all about 7 years behind on this. Um, so in 2025, y'all like, yo, dude was right, but you heard it here. So, um, a few years back, I told people, I say, yo, what we need to do is help other small businesses incorporate their their passion into public trade. Cause I'm like awesome at this administrative thing, my dude. Like banking and admin, like that's my thing. I do it for fun, for fun. So, but the problem is nobody understands business. They just understand results. So when you listen to people talk about, yo, they should invest in forex or cattle bars or the stock market keeps going up and all that stuff, they're spending their money on an abstract thing called the market, right? Very abstract thing. I'm putting my money in the market. You don't know these people. Half the time, you don't research the companies. You just know the market's going up. I'm going to put my money in it. I'm going to get a couple of dollars out. You don't even know if you're financing domestic terrorism. Um, if you have your money in a money market or an index fund, you don't know if you're funding the same private prisons that have a mandatory capacity rate. That's why they're locking up your cousins for peeing on the sidewalk or something goofy. They can't even find a real crime. They finding crimes to put them in jail for because they have to fill that capacity. You don't know that. You don't know if you're funding a company that is so pro-liberal that everything that they do is about crushing the patriarchy. But here you are in paternity court trying to get your kid, but you helping a business that's paying the state to keep your kid away from you. You don't know. But yeah. So one thing for sure, two things for certain. It doesn't matter how great your idea is, because the smarter you are, the more low-level thinkers are going to hate you. It just is what it is. It could be the most um, prolific thing ever heard, but low-level thinkers think about the messenger. They skip the message. So, I've been at this for a minute, man. This feed the pack thing for a minute. So back in the day, maybe 2014, 2013, we started an investment club, the Susu Investment Club. Um, Susu means money fountain. So we were like, yo, everybody put their money together. We're going to make it rain. But people weren't dedicated to it as they should be. But I took the funds and started a trust, uh, um, not a trust fund, but anyway, started investing on an investment account for everybody, right? One of the stocks that we got, and this is what made me do this video. One of the companies is called Audio Codes Limited. If you are into stocks, it's AUDC. Now, when we got audio codes, this one making a couple of dollars. It's making up for the money we lost on other energy companies. So you know what I'm saying? Whatever. So audio code is um, a Canadian company that sells audio equipment, speakers, microphones, and such. Right? It's in the name. I did a quick search on them. Found out what I found out. Was like, okay, it seems like a sound thing. Cool. Boom. They're a penny stock. I probably bought them for 13 cents, right? Probably 13 cents a stock. Now, the thing is, as most people, especially people that play with penny stocks, they don't really care about what the company's doing because it's just a couple of pennies. It's not like you spend $109 for Coca-Cola and you have to think about it. Like, yo, um, you can spend $3 on penny stocks. It means nothing to you, right? So these are the things I think about when I try to tell my brethren, yo, and I did this 3 years ago when we started the No Show Organic campaign. Um, and matter of fact, support No Show Organic, 30 folks approved. And I'm like, yo, check this out. My man's come to me about 3 years ago and say, look, what's your paperwork like? I said, man, I'm an administrative beast. He said, oh man, say less. I said, man, check this out, dog. This is how much it costs. We'll put you on the stock market. You'll quadruple your growth and at the IPO. Like before you motherfucker even spend, you already quadruple what you was gonna put in. I'm like, say less. Feed the pack. Go out, spread the word to the brethren. Like, yo, check this out, people. This is what it is. This is what we doing. And because it was such a it's a construct that the majority can't get. And plus, I don't necessarily want to sell to the majority. Because people don't buy your product. People buy you. And what you get with me is unapologetic toxic masculinity, unapologetic heterosexuality, unapologetic. Really? Do you know how to read past a third grade level? People don't want to invest with you when you ask them if they can read, especially when they can't read past a third grade level. It's really fucked up. But, you know, I'm better now, right? 20 abortions for 2020. Anyway, and I'm like, yo, there was a thousands of other companies who think just like me, who get on the stock market just like us. People they probably had investors in. Like for us, our buy-in was 4 cents, and you go dead on and make our IPO 12 cents. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, yo, not only that, I'll do a 4 cent, split it twice, make them a penny, still drop for 12 cents. Now you have 12,000% back. Like it's an ill game, but do people believe in the vision? You know what I'm saying? That's what it comes down to. And people only believe in what already happened. This is what I was talking about earlier on our prior podcast. Um, is about how people are 10 years late for the greatest growth. They look back 10 years later and say, yo, I should have done that. They're 10 years late. So they when they see the results and they see the success, they say, oh my God, I should have been a part of that. But the people who say to themselves, what's the worst that can happen? Are the people who generally find a way to make the best things happen. Anyway, that's all I want to say about that. Make sure that, man, when you get your affairs in order, make sure that you think in 3 ways. 1, futuristically. 2, tribally. 3, as a survivalist. All that other stuff, all that race and equality and liberal, leave that alone. All that's to have you chasing your tail so that you worried so much about who busting in who. And that's going to be another video too, by the way. Mental illness, why it's only mental illness when you're crazy by yourself, but when it's sexual, it's a cause. It's crazy. But anyway, love each other as you love yourself. Leave that liberal stuff alone. Feed the pack.